Today, as we mourn to say goodbye, because tomorrow, tvnz1 is going to program Keeping Up Appearances for the final time, which is the Busit and the Pageant. Now, the Pageant was the last ever episode from Keeping Up Appearances since it was cancelled since 1995. Keeping Up Appearances was a very, very great show, but even though Patricia Routledge, who played Hyacinth Bouquet, has passed away on October 3rd at 96 because she was an actor from the 1950s and 1990s. And now, as we say goodbye to Keeping Up Appearances, being programmed to TVNZ1 by November 1st. We will no longer see Keeping Up Appearances on November 1st at 11:35 a.m. because TVNZ1 will no longer program Keeping Up Appearances on November 1st. As you can see on the TV screen, I had 4 VHS tapes of Keeping Up Appearances. This is a sad true story. So it's time to say R.I.P. Keeping Up Appearances programmed to TVNZ1, May 24th, 2025 till October 25th, 2025. So, after the final ever episode of Keeping Up Appearances being programmed to TVNZ1 and finished at 12:45 p.m. tomorrow, we will celebrate by continuing the Voyage series of Plane Rock series and play more Roblox, return to dance on the balcony, and have lots of fun. That's it, guys. That's the end of Keeping Up Appearances programmed to TVNZ1. And that's the end. Alright, everybody, as you may tell that Keeping Up Appearances is going to program to TVNZ1 for the final time on October 25th, which is tomorrow. By November 1st, TVNZ1 will no longer program Keeping Up Appearances at all. So as you can see, let me show you this. So on Saturday 25th, you can see this on the phone. You can see 11:35 a.m., which is Keeping Up Appearances for Season 5, Episode 10, and then 12:10 p.m., you see Keeping Up Appearances, The Pageant, which is a Christmas special by Keeping Up Appearances, because we had this. I had 4 VHS tapes of Keeping Up Appearances, which was Series 1, Series 2, Part 1, and Series 2, Part 2, and Christmas specials. This is very, very fun. We do have a lot of memories watching Keeping Up Appearances on TVNZ1, even though you can still watch Keeping Up Appearances on TVNZ Plus, or it's called TVNZ On Demand because it's a formal name for TVNZ Plus since it was rebranded since 2022. And now, as we say goodbye to Keeping Up Appearances, so this is going to be a very, very final day of the Keeping Up Appearances show. As you can see, we have right there, we have a lot of VHS tapes of Keeping Up Appearances, which will be programmed for the final time on tomorrow at 11:35 a.m. till 12:45 p.m. So Season 5, Episode 10 will be the final thing for Hyacinth Bouquet saying something, "This is not the Chinese takeout." As you may tell that Keeping Up Appearances will be no more on TVNZ1. We're going to celebrate with no more Keeping Up Appearances. I don't know what show is going to be at November 1st because it only shows 1 week display from today. And from tomorrow, I have to check what show is programming on TVNZ1 after Keeping Up Appearances being ended a week later. So this is going to be a very sad day for me. I can enjoy some Keeping Up Appearances, but if TVnz Plus leaves Keeping Up Appearances, I have to watch these on TVnz Plus, or else I have to ask my family to download episodes from Keeping Up Appearances on the hard drive. Yeah, that's the end of Keeping Up Appearances. So that's it. So I'm gonna film a video tomorrow of how TVnz 1 is going to end Keeping Up Appearances permanently. So yeah, that's all I have to say. So also, thank you Keeping Up Appearances, and thank you TVnz 1. Let me show you the VHS tapes. Here's Keeping Up Appearances, Christmas specials. We have A Very Merry Hyacinth, Sea Fever, Angel Gabriel Blue, and Historical Pageant. We have Series 2, Part 2, Cocktails with a Greek Shipping, Millionaire, The Fortunate Prospect of the Early Retirement, Playthings for Daddy, 3-Piece Suit, Picnic for Daddy. We have Series 2, Part 1, which is A Strange Man, Driving Mrs. Forshoe, Candlelight Supper, Golfing with the Major, The Googly-Eyed Register, and right over here we have Series 1. We have The Name is Bouquet, B-U-C-K-E-T. Like people mispronounce Bouquet's name because people thought it was Bucket. Because Bouquet spelled B-U-C-K-E-T, even though Bouquet is B-O-U-Q-U-E-T. So, Bouquet. And there's more episodes I want to talk about. Welcoming the Dishy Vicar. Visiting Equacian's stately home. A fate worse than senility. Our Daisy and her to boy. I guess the Series 1 tape was the longest tape because it's running for about 3 hours. That's a long tape. That's a VHS tape of Keeping Up Appearances. Alright everybody, I'm getting ready for the final day of Keeping Up Appearances tomorrow, being programmed to TVnz 1. So, that's it guys. That's the end of Keeping Up Appearances, programmed to TVnz 1. And that's everything. We do have a lot of memories watching Keeping Up Appearances. Yeah, people can still continue watching more episodes again on TVnz Plus. So that's it guys, that's the end of it. Alright guys, I'm gonna go. And so with that, thank you for watching, comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye! Also, Plane Rock Series Voyage 2 is coming out on October 31st. New board smashing video is coming out on that day. Also, I'm gonna return more episodes with the stuff because I always don't have enough inventory to smash. That's it guys.